guys, welcome back. Your boy here, Jaladi Traveler. Yay, guess who got vaccinated today? More. Yes, I got my first shot of the COVID vaccine today. I'm quite excited in a way, even though initially I was reluctant, just because there's been a lot of talks of what the side effects, could be either on a short term or on a long term. But yeah, having, spent 530 euros just for PCR tests when I traveled to Nigeria back in January, I said, well, I have to take this vaccination because at least it allows me freedom to travel and be received in any country that I go to. Yeah, now on my experience about how it, went, I had to go online and register. People, be mindful, I live in the Republic of Ireland, so everything I'm saying about how it went is solely based on how it is done here in Republic of Ireland. You go online, you make an appointment, and then you're given a date. After a few days, you get a text message, of a date that you're to show up at the vaccination center. So on getting to the vaccination center, I noticed that there were a lot of securities, good arrangement was put in place. And then you get into the hall, a massive hall. It has been partitioned to suit purposes. So the first point of call was the guy who verifies your information and asks you, few medical questions. For instance, if you've had adverse reaction, to vaccination in recent time, and things like that. So after which you go to the nurse. The nurse also goes through, this short questionnaire of your information and just practically the same thing the other guy had asked you. Perhaps just to corroborate, and to be sure, you can't fault that. So after the shot, you get a leaflet containing information on, what to expect, the possible side effects of the vaccine, and, the nurse also verbally explains to you what to do in case, just in case, So when you leave the nurse's box, you go to an observation center. You sit there for about 15 minutes. They tag your shirt, on what time you have to leave. So the people that are monitoring, the people that are sitting in the observation center know when you have to leave. And the purpose for this is just to make sure that you're feeling okay before you're allowed to exit the hall. I'm sure exigency plans have been put in place just in case, it is needed, it is required. So in all, I give it a thumbs up. It was well arranged, well organized. I was thinking, guys, that I was going to be able to bring you guys a shot, a video shoot of what's going on inside. But I was warned, that recordings were not allowed. So I'm going to show you a little shot of, what I was able to get from recording inside secretly. I don't think I did anything wrong because the video was basically focused on myself. But what you're going to hear at the background is me being asked, my information. So guys, that's it. I'm excited. The next appointment will be within 28 days, I was told. So I'm looking forward to complete this vaccination so that I become a free man. I know at least for sure that I would not have to do PCR tests before traveling. So thanks for watching. That's basically my experience today. If you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe. It means a lot to you, boy. And if you're a returning family member, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Take care. Your boy signing out. Bye. Mobile phone number is 0899420577. Pardon?
Your home address?
My home address. I don't know which one you have. I recently moved. I now live in Gota Kolopa, Fossa.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's here, yeah.
Okay.
The postal code is a B19CD6C.
Sure, sure.
And you're aware today you're getting the Pfizer vaccine?
Yeah, I'm aware I'm getting Pfizer vaccine. I have a question as well. In the Netherlands,
Yeah.
let me start from the beginning. I tested positive for COVID
Okay.
in January,
Okay.
but that was in Nigeria. I took a trip to Nigeria, tested positive for COVID,
Okay.
and I recovered from that. And so they have this policy in the Netherlands for somebody that has had COVID. They do one shot. Is it the same thing here in Ireland?
I can find that out for you. I can get someone that knows about that.
Okay.
I'll call someone over. I'll just go through the medical questions first and then I'll call someone over.
Sure.
So the first question, have you ever had an anaphylactic reaction following a vaccine?
I don't even remember having vaccines. I probably had a few shots as a little boy, and I wouldn't remember what the reactions were.
You never got the flu vaccine or anything like that, no?
Oh, yeah, I did. I think about 2 years ago. No, I didn't have any adverse reaction to that.
Have you been diagnosed with COVID-19 within the last 4 weeks?
Within the last 4 weeks, no.
And have you had another vaccine within the last 2 weeks?
No.
And last question, do you have a bleeding disorder? Are you on any anticoagulation therapy, like blood thinners?
No, I don't.
I'll just get someone to ask you about that.
Please. Well, it's going to get somebody to address my question. In the Netherlands, people would have had COVID. In the past few months, they get only one shot of the vaccine. So that's what I want to know, if it's also applicable here in Ireland.